Behind me is the Alaska Railroad, and today we are going to be on this train for a full 12 hours from Fairbanks to Anchorage, Alaska. So come aboard and welcome to a very special episode of JK Travels. Good morning and welcome to Fairbanks Station in Fairbanks, Alaska, where the local time is 7 a.m. as we are expected to arrive an hour before the train leaves in order to check our bags. Yes, you heard that right, check our bags. What this means is that our bags will be put in a separate car and they will stay there all the way until our destination being Anchorage, for example, which I think is a really interesting thing, and I've never had to do this before. Stepping out now, this is the Alaska Railroad train taking us all the way down to Anchorage. Looks like we have 3 diesel engines pulling our train today, all Alaska Railroad. And then the first car is a cargo car, and the first 2 cars of this train behind that are Gold Star service. If you can see in there, it is very fancy. The famous Gold Star service on Alaska Railroad. Going back inside the station, there's a big model railroad display, which is really beautiful and really cool to see. Welcome aboard Car C and Adventure Class, which is sort of like economy on Alaska Railroad. Today we are at the very front of Car C in a 4-seater, which is really interesting to see on these trains. Here are our seats today on Alaska Railroad. Welcome aboard. Quick look at our seats. This is the row across from us, but it's the same thing here. It's a 4-seater, and there is a table that folds out, so you can have it extended or in, depending on what you like. So taking a look at the seat itself, this seat does not recline, but the ones on the other side do recline and at a steady pitch. Legroom at the tables is pretty great, and when the table comes out, it's the perfect distance from you. The windows are just amazing, and there's luggage racks overhead in the main part of the car. Now going to a seat that does have legroom as a 2-seater. This is what 2-seater legroom looks like. There is no tray tables. Here is the legroom. It's amazing. And the seat reclines at a pretty amazing pitch. Here's the restroom. So first thing you want to note when you're in here, there's me. It's very clean. I mean, it is the start of the trip. There's the water and the soap, paper towels. It's very clean here. And there is a little place you can look out the window. However, it is all blurry pretty much. Again, pretty clean for the most part. There's a coat hanger up here. Again, not really sure why you'd want that in a bathroom if you have seats, but to each his own. Again, it's very clean in here, very spacious. And yeah, there's a look at the bathrooms on Alaska Railroad. We're now departing Fairbanks Station. The next stop will be Denali State Park. This train has 1 conductor, 2 train supervisors, obviously an engineer, and we will be met with tour guides halfway through the trip. Now, the train supervisors basically tell jokes, provide information, and are basically the tour guides for half of the trip. They're really one of the highlights of this trip, and I loved talking to them, spending time with them throughout this 13 hours. Welcome to the cafe car on board Alaska Railroad train Fairbanks to Anchorage. Notice how tall the cafe car is. That was one of my favorite features. Here's where you would order food. Food was not complimentary, but it was pretty good considering the fact that this was on a train. So about 20 minutes outside of Fairbanks, they came by into the cafe car to open it up. About 15 minutes outside of Fairbanks, and I got the sausage and egg croissant, and it's actually really good. And I was not expecting that, but the catering is great, and the service is great so far on Alaska Railroad. And I'm excited to see what's in store for the rest of the trip. About 3.5 hours till our next stop at Denali State Park. Very excited about that too. So we're currently stopped at the time being, as you can see out the window right here. We are currently stopped, and that is because there is a tree right in front of us on the tracks, and they have to get that removed. So as soon as they get that removed, we shall be moving momentarily. Some more views of the river, the mountains, and of course the front of our train.
This is like
The time is now 12:20 as we approach our first stop at Denali Park. This is Denali Park Station. The first stop on our train ride today. The time is now around 12:20. Sorry.
You want to get it done.
We are currently at Denali Park Station, and we were allowed to walk outside the train a little bit before reboarding on our train. Here it is, just walking alongside of it at Denali Park. Everyone comes off the train at 12:15, current time is 12:15, and we leave here at 12:30, so we have about 15 minutes to stretch our legs.
Train to Denali, start! Train going from Denali all the way to Anchorage! All aboard!
So currently we are in the dining car. We just passed Denali Park, which is great because I got to go out and stretch my legs a little, as you might have seen. For lunch today, I got the ciabatta with pesto and red peppers, which is absolutely delicious. And I also got a hot chocolate, and they gave me special whipped cream from Gold Star Service, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so that's a little review of my lunch, and I'll come back more for dinner too. So that's great. One of the train supervisors invited us up to see Gold Star Service, and we got special little pins that we had to wear because we were going there. But this was really exciting, and I was really excited to see it. So welcome to Gold Star Service. Down there is the restaurant, which is, you heard that right, a real restaurant on this train. And coming out here is my favorite part. It is the observation deck. It is also the highest elevated outdoor point on a train in all of North America. So I was very excited to be out here, out in the open. It was pretty cold out here, but the views were spectacular. This is right about the halfway point, and over there you see the other train, the Denali Star train, headed north. At this point, the conductor and engineers switch so that they're headed back north, which means that the conductors and engineers both finish and start their day up in Fairbanks. Meanwhile, the train supervisors go all the way down to Anchorage. This means we'll be getting a new conductor and engineer, along with some tour guides who will tell us a little bit about our scenery on our way down to Anchorage. I sped this part up a little bit because it takes a while, but this is the Denali Star train headed north up to Anchorage.
High five danas i sutra, kako vas? Bravo.
So this must be the halfway point.
Must be, yeah.
Got a whole car that has what the big piece of generator thing right there.
That's that one bridge that we have. His car, his power car got rolled away. Slammed into some cars and siding. Destroyed it. But it's his fault because it wasn't, it was supposed to have brake. It got one start and it got right to the start line again. Yeah, that very back one back there.
These must be lifted up the car when they changed the things. How they usually down low.
Cool little shot out the back I thought I'd get for y'all. Here comes another train headed north. This is a high trestle bridge overspanning across a small little stream. Anyways, I thought it was pretty cool, so I decided to put it in this video. Bathrooms in Gold Star service. Taking a look, there is me. It is a two-sided mirror, which is crazy. Automated hand dryer, which is pretty cool. I believe you hold down and it comes on. That's amazing. 2 things of soap. Not really sure why. Who knows? And there are 3 of me here. Hey, that's pretty cool. The sink is very clean and is automatic, it looks like, which is crazy. Toilet over here. It looks like a standard toilet to me. Yep, completely regular toilet. This is one of the nicest bathrooms I've ever been in, and it is on a train. And the second stop on our trip, around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, is Talkeetna, Alaska. This is Talkeetna. This is Talkeetna Station. And the last and final stop about 2 hours later was a crew stop at Wasilla, Alaska. As you can see, we were blocking traffic, so this was a very, very quick stop. So the doors open between cars C and D, and they let a couple of crew members off and a couple of crew members on. Wasilla, Alaska. Next and last stop, Anchorage. Back up in the observation deck, once again, a big thanks once again to the amazing train supervisors. But once again, back up here in the Gold Star observation deck, we are making our way back into Anchorage, and the last and final stop for the evening. I just had to go and video these mountains, and just the scenery is beautiful. As we're pulling into Anchorage now, I would like to once again take the time to acknowledge the fact that these people are not only working really hard to make sure this train was run smoothly throughout the entire trip, but they were also super fun to talk to. They kept the train going. It's incredible how much hard work is put into this train and how hard these people work. So this includes the engineers, the conductors, and the train supervisors, which is a thing that I found unique to Alaska Railroad. So big shout out to you guys. You really made this trip really special for me and everyone else on board. Once again, thank you so much for watching. My name is Jameson. You're watching JK Travels. Stay safe and have a great night. Last stop on this train. This was the Denali Star, all the way from Fairbanks to Anchorage. The time is now 8:51 p.m. We are approximately just under an hour late, but again, that is to be expected due to other trains coming in. As you can see, Anchorage, Alaska. Welcome to Anchorage. Thank you for watching. This is Anchorage, Alaska. Anchorage, Alaska train station.
We must now go get our luggage from the white tent, which is right next to the building of the train station.
And now crossing the tracks. And on our final stretch to Anchorage, thank you so much for watching today's video. My name is Jameson. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more awesome videos like this from Alaska even. I mean, this is really cool. This is my first time on Alaska Railroad, and when I tell you it was phenomenal, it was amazing. The crew were just fabulous. They were really just wonderful. I have no words. I'm beyond words. So once again, thank you so much for watching. I do very much encourage you to go do this. It's an experience like none other. Thank you so much. My name is Jameson. Have a great day.